What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We're back at Copart for another Copart walk around. We're going to jump right into this. Number one on my list is a 2015 Ford F350 King Ranch. Yes. Now, I don't know about you, but I drive the living hell out of it. So it looks like it's got a little bit of frame damage, and I saw this in the pictures, and I was thinking, you know, that doesn't really scare me all that much. This frame rail is tweaked in just a little bit. At least that's what it looks like to me. In fact, it should be that way to you too. See, this would be straight on with the vehicle. It's angled that way. So that frame rail took a nice little hit and bent it in just a little bit. I honestly wouldn't care. This one may be straight. This hook is all messed up, but it looks like this frame rail right here might actually be okay. You guys tell me if you see anything out of whack with it. You got a little bit of a dent right here. Honestly, like, I know the insurance company is going to be forced to replace this, but for that, I'm not messing with it. No, I'm not messing with it. Man, it's a dually. It's got the running boards. It looks right. Would you drive it? I would drive it. I'm not even a Ford guy, and I would drive it. I think this truck is absolutely sexy. The other thing about it, it's listed as a start, not a drive. It does have 148,000 miles on the odometer, but I mean, it's a King Ranch. Now, this isn't a pavement princess. This isn't a garage queen. All right, you can see she's got a little wear on the interior. She's been loved. It still looks good. It'll clean up great. You know, obviously somebody's work truck. Let's see what we got going on back here. All right, looks good. I wonder if this was a theft. Somebody busted out that back window right there. Look at those seats though, man. I love the King Ranch, I do. And we got some other parts back here. Pretty sure a lot of this doesn't even go to this truck. We got FX4 off-road. We got the bumper for the FX4 off-road. Maybe this truck hit an FX4 off-road pickup truck. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at this. Ouch. Dang. Okay, you got a little wheel damage back there too. This wants you to replace it because it's got something going on there. I would leave that too. It's a nice truck, man. It's a nice truck. Oh, I didn't see this. It's missing the back bumper too. What happened back here? Did this thing get rear-ended too? Poor truck, man. Poor truck. All right, so the rear bumper is missing, and the tow hitch says to replace it, even though I don't see anything particularly wrong with it. I don't know, do you? Huh. All right, let's take a look at the other side. The other side looks to be in relatively good shape. I mean, overall, I think the truck is in really good shape. Oh, this was at IAA. Now it's a Copart. Okay, well, it's listed as a start, not a drive. Now, sometimes they do remove the drive shaft from these, so maybe that's what it is. Let's go ahead and see if it wants to fire up. What do you say? Oh, let's climb in this. Ah, you're gonna be dead as a doornail, huh? Okay, well, hey, that's fine. I brought my booster pack. Oh, wow, guys. Oh, man. Okay. You know, I mean, I don't know, but I feel like maybe there's some suspension damage going on here. You know, maybe we need to take a quick peek underneath it and check for suspension damage, because that wasn't right. That wasn't right. Let's take a look underneath. Let's see. I'm trying not to get too much on the ground here, guys. It's wet. We just had thunderstorms. I can see the sway bars knocked out of whack. Oh, wow. Wow, look at the bow in that. Yeah. Okay. So it's not just cosmetics. She's got some problems. Let's put a jump on. Let's see if it runs. All right, you ready for this? Let's see what she does. Guys. I don't know about you, but that don't sound good at all. I'll try it one more time. Ooh. Should we try it once more? I don't want to kill my booster pack. Try it one more. I mean, I really want to hear it run. It says it runs. I'm determined, guys. I am. I'm determined that it's going to run. There it goes. Oh, she ain't running good though. Oh no, she's not happy. She is not happy. Sounds like a boost leak under there, doesn't it? Well, she runs. It moves. It does, it moves. Brakes work. I mean, obviously the suspension is toast. I mean, it ain't supposed to sit here and do this. But it works, man. It goes forwards and backwards. Let's see if she wants to start back up now. Oh, dead as a doornail. My booster pack turned off. My booster pack said it was done with this truck, man. My booster pack is done with this truck. It shut itself off. It wanted no more. That's a lot of strain on a booster pack, man. These diesels are they're hard to start. That little booster pack does a hell of a job. All right, so now you know it's listed as a start, but it's actually a run and drive. Could be a good deal for somebody. Let's move on. Next on my list, a 2008 Ford Escape. Now in the pictures I could clearly see it took a little bump to the front, and I could see there was a little bit of suspension damage here. But now that I'm here, you kind of get a better idea of how much. Yeah. Well, obviously this fender is damaged from the wheel going back into it. I'm going to assume it's probably a separated busted ball joint. The door survived, so it's going to need a fender. The front bumper, could you fix it? I mean, maybe. Yeah, you could probably make it look a lot better than it looks right now. Would it be better just to replace the whole bumper? Probably. Let's take a look. Can we get... I don't even think I can get you guys back there to see what the damage actually is. Nope, I don't believe I can. Okay, well let me do this. I'll sit you guys down. All right, and I can take a look at it for you and tell you. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's good news. The good news is it really does look like it's just a seriously bent control arm. Okay, that's what it looks like. Just a bent control arm. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It looks like the ball joint is actually still attached to it. It's listed as a start, not a drive, and I'm going to bet that's because this is a front wheel drive. Oh, the window was left down with all those storms we had. Oh, and some critter got in here, and yeah, a critter got in here and just went to town on the snacks, man. Of course, I gotta know, does it run? And can we roll that back window up? Nope, dead as a doornail. Okay. Well, I definitely want to get this running. And I definitely want to see if we can get that window up. And I want to see if it'll go forward and backwards. I'm going to bet that it doesn't. Because, as I suspected, I wasn't for sure, but this is a front wheel drive vehicle. And the axle on that side over there is ripped out. So very good possibility it's probably not going to move at all. It's got the Duratec 24 valve V6, baby. Let's put a jump on the old girl, see if we can get her running. Well, I can tell you right now, my booster pack is very, very unhappy. I've had a lot of you ask me, how come I don't buy two of them? Well, I have two of them. Just generally, I never need to bring two of them, but that diesel absolutely destroyed that booster pack, man. Its charge is gone. Oh. Oh, wow, yeah. Obviously the steering is all kinds of messed up as well. I guess my question is, does it go into... yeah, so what you'll see here is on the dashboard, hopefully you can see that, the speedometer is doing 20 some miles an hour. Yeah. Okay. Well, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to show up on camera, but let's see if I zoom in a little bit. There you go. The exact speedometer is doing 20 plus miles an hour. So the last thing you want to do is throw that shifter into park. Okay, don't do that. If you run across a situation like this at the yard, you shut the car off and then you come back over and put it into park once it's not running anymore. All right. Oh, I said I wanted to see if we could roll that back window up. I totally forgot about that. Let's go ahead and... Nope, that window doesn't go up. You gotta kind of help it. It's gonna be full of water back here, which sucks. Yeah, there's water down in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but she's leaking water out of her pretty good, which means the floors are gonna be wet. Gross. It could be cleaned up though. It could be cleaned up. Let's take a look around the rest of it. Obviously a little bit of front end damage, probably gonna need that rim replaced as well. Bumper, fender, I guess I can see why it's totaled. 77,000 miles on the odometer, not too bad. The rest of it looks pretty good. A bumper, a fender, some suspension components. It's got a nice set of Douglas tires. We got birds all over us out here. Those things are everywhere. What's it look like back here? It's a limited, okay. What is this? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. You know, obviously it wasn't, this isn't one that I feel like was well cared for. You know what I mean? This isn't one of those, this has been well loved and cared for its whole life. This is kind of ugh. I'm not really all that interested in it. We'll go ahead and shut the key off, take my booster pack back, and I was gonna throw a bid on this one, guys. I don't know, comment below, you think we should bid on this? I mean, it's not like a complicated repair. Most likely replace a wheel, tire, or the tire's probably all right. Replace the wheel, the CV shaft, the fender, the bumper, and the lower control arm. This thing probably be back on the road driving like a brand new car. It's really not that bad. I don't know. You guys comment below. I don't feel like this is something I'm interested in. If you're interested in it, comment below and let me know. Next on my list, does this look familiar? Yeah, I wrecked my Lincoln and it's here at Copart, man. 1994 Lincoln Town Car. You guys know the car. No, this isn't mine. This isn't mine. This one is wrecked though. It took a nasty little hit right here. Yeah, and some more damage down the side, I guess. I don't know. We'll take a look here. I'm not exceptionally interested in this one. This door no longer closes. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad, except that this door is overlapped. This door is overlapping the other door pretty severely. So I'm gonna guess that this impact probably damaged the hinges or something. So this is a non-runner. I don't see why this wouldn't run. You've also got the fender bent up there. I mean, it's bent down, so it pushed everything back quite a bit. I don't think we've got frame damage, guys. I really don't. The hood's damaged, the header panel is damaged, the bumper's damaged, the fender's damaged, so I get why, and the door, obviously. So I get why it's totaled, and it's not like it's a super low mile car. It's got almost 130,000 on it. It's got some nice Michelins. I like those Lincoln wheels right there. I actually really like those. This side looks nice, and I really like the interior. It's got an absolutely beautiful maroon interior. Look at this. I mean, I think that is just gorgeous. Beautiful interior. Look at the door panel over here. Yeah, this is beautiful. Take a look at the back. again, just, I think it's a magnificent looking interior. I really do. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, this thing is in beautiful shape inside and out. It's just that little hit on the front end. I say little, I mean it does look a little rough, but I don't think it's that bad. Man, this one, guys, this one is so nice. This is so nice. It's just this little bit of damage up here. But again, I'm not really interested in this car. I just figured since we have one, it would be cool to come out here and see one. This has been sitting here a while too, so I kind of wanted to showcase it. I've had a lot of people saying that they want the Lincoln when it goes up for auction. They gotta have the Lincoln when it goes up for auction. Well, I just kind of wanted to show you. There's one sitting here that honestly looks like it needs minimal work. It's in beautiful condition inside and out. You know, this is a day's work. A day's work. It hasn't sold. Like, they're not getting what they want out of it. There's the stock number, 522-92241, right there. All right, now keep in mind, it's listed as a non-runner, but this is one that I really believe if you, in fact, should we pop the hood? Let's pop the hood. If it'll pop, it may not. Yeah, the hood's, I think that's probably why it's listed as a non-runner. I'm gonna bet that it's got a dead battery, okay? And with that dead battery, it's got a crunched front end. So you can't, oh, let's see. If we can get it to do anything, I'll try, guys. It's got security too. That's another, or no it doesn't. No it doesn't. I thought this had the security. It does not. Some of these in 94 came with a like a security type deal, an alarm system type thing that could prevent it from running, but this one doesn't have it. Oh, it's okay, so it's got an alarm, or it had an alarm. What? No, this doesn't run. We're not even gonna try to start it. So right here, it's missing the valve cover. Looks like that valve cover's been missing for a while. All the plugs and plug wires are removed. What happened to you? This side has been taken apart too. At least the valve cover's still here on this side though, but it's all, this whole thing's tore apart, guys. The belt is missing. Look down there, you can see the belt's gone. Huh, okay, well, that does it for me. If I needed body parts, I guess this would be a great car, but I don't need body parts, guys. So I'm gonna say, oops, if the camera just shook, I ran into a mirror. Sorry about that. I'm still getting used to this new camera. This new camera is big and heavy. Definitely takes some getting used to, but I'm gonna say we're walking away from that one. Let's see what's next. Well, next on my list is a 1998 Mazda B2500. She's got a buy it now of $1,250, I think. You guys tell me what you think. I'm gonna set this booster pack down right here. We're gonna take a closer look at it. I almost went ahead and just bought it now, like I really did. I almost hit the buy it now button and got it because I was like, man, that's a nice little truck. And it's a stick shift too. But I really wanted to come out here and just get a better look at it before just jumping the gun on something like this. I'm not sure that I would give $1,200 for it with fees. You got to think you're probably talking about $1,500, $1,600 out the door, and I'm just not sure that it's worth that to me. It's got a, looks like a nice set of prime wells, except for the spare tire back there. Obviously, that's different. The body looks relatively good. I did see a little rust on this wheel arch over here, this wheel well. We'll take a closer look at that as well. Yeah, definitely a little bit of rust right here. It's rusted through, but the rest of it looks pretty solid, and it really does have a nice set of prime wells. I'm guessing this one just went flat, or maybe, oh, let's see. I mean, at least it's got the wheel. You know, that's a Falcon. So that's not even one of the prime wells. That's a Falcon. I don't know. It feels like it still has a little bit of air in it. The wheel looks like it's in good shape. So at least we have it. It's a, what do they call this? A king cab? I don't know, an extended cab. 206,000 miles, so she got some miles on her. Got the little jump seat. You might recognize those from an S10, right? Or a GMC S15. Okay. So far I like. Let's see if we can scoot that seat back a little bit, get us a little bit of room. You know what else? Look, the lights are on in here. So she's got power. It doesn't happen all the time. In fact, that's kind of rare. You got your little 5-speed. It's not a 5-speed. Yeah, it is. It's a 4-speed with overdrive. All right, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, then overdrive, which is 5th gear. All right. Well, I'll bite, man. I'll nibble on this one. Oh, wow, that shifter feels great. That feels nice. The clutch feels very good. Brakes are solid. Here we go. Now, if I remember correctly, this is listed as mechanical damage. See, it vibrates a bit. Definitely misfiring. Let's see what the gauges show us. Half a tank of fuel, good oil pressure. Check engine light over there on the left. Now, since it's a B2500, this is going to be a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. I don't know. Let's pop the hood. Where is the hood poppers? Right there. Manual windows, manual locks. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know why it's listed as mechanical damage. It could be that it's got something very wrong with it. Somebody was honest and, you know, let you know in the listing. She's definitely got a solid miss. I mean, you can see the engine there. That's 100% a solid miss. So a dead miss. It's just a little, it said that this was a 2.5 liter, but that's a Ford engine, and that looks like the old Ford 2.3. So I have a hard time believing this is a it is a 2.5. It is, it says right there, Mazda 2.5. I'm telling you, that is a Ford 2.3 liter engine. So somebody's gonna have to correct me down below, guys. Comment down below and correct me on this. That's definitely a Ford engine. I mean, Ford and Mazda teamed up and did a lot of stuff together back in this era, so not surprising that this is basically a Ford Ranger. Okay, it's a Ford Ranger, but the Ford Ranger came with a 2.3, not a 2.5. So why does the Mazda have a 2.5? Give her a little. Okay, I'll be honest with you, about time you get up to 2,000 RPM, I feel no misfire. It's only at lower. Yeah, I don't know. It may still be misfiring. It could be a valve issue, fuel injector, spark plug, plug wire, who knows? Let's try out the clutch, shall we? Okay, ready? Clutch feels good. Yep. All right, let's throw her in reverse. Let's see, can it go backwards? Yep, she goes backwards, and the brakes are great, man. Brakes are great. Steering, well, it works. Boy, it starts running pretty bad. Let's give it a little gas. There we go. I don't know, guys. Air conditioning? We'll give the AC a try. That's the exact first thing you should do for an engine that's misfiring, is try out the air conditioning, right? I can already tell you the AC is ice cold. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got cold air. Does the radio work? The display doesn't, but yes, the radio works. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is, guys. It's a cheap truck that needs a little bit of attention, but it runs and it drives and looks like it steers and stops. Pretty good set of tires. Didn't need a jump start. What would you bid on this, not knowing what's wrong with the engine? How it could be as simple as a tune-up, really could, or it could be as bad as a burnt valve. It's hard to say. What would you bid on it? I'm gonna pull up the app right now, and I think we're gonna go ahead and throw a bid on this together. All right, here it is, 98 Mazda B2500 Cab Plus, listed as a run and drive, and it is listed primary damage is mechanical, Oklahoma non-public clean title. So it's a clean title, but the general public cannot bid on it. It has no bids. So as I always do, about 150, we're gonna start it out, and we're gonna set a max bid of, I don't know, I do, oh, we're going backwards there. Let's do 600. I'm not gonna do a bite now. I'm not gonna make an offer but that's all I'm gonna do is 600 bucks on it, all right? It's just not worth any more than that to me. It'd be fun if we get it, and if we don't, I don't really care. There you go, we're winning it. We're winning it for a current bid of $150. And let's move on to the next one. This is gonna be the last one on our list, guys. I don't know what year it is. I think it's an 04. It's a Chevy Trailblazer with a straight 6. I think this may even be just a 2-wheel drive. I'm not sure what it's here for, but the first thing I notice when I walk up on it are these tires. Take a look at the dry rot. Hopefully you can see how rotted these tires are. That tells me it's been sitting a long time. And that is very concerning. Now, it's listed as a start, not a drive, and that's not uncommon for these old Trailblazers, man. A lot of times, these things end up with transmission problems. People dump them. They get rid of them because they're terrified of the transmissions. If you take it to any of your, big brand transmission shops, they're typically going to tell you, oh, it needs a transmission overhaul. It's going to cost you, $3,000 for the work. When the reality is, most of the time, I'm not going to say all the time, but most of the time on these, it's a shift solenoid that you could change literally in a little more time than it would take to change your transmission filter and pan gasket. It's typically not that big of a deal, and it's typically not something that I would say warrants getting rid of the vehicle. It's got 121,000 miles, so it's low miles, but the miles are high enough that I would suspect it might have a transmission problem. Now, sometimes, the transmission is just bad. That's just the way it is. But sometimes you can fix it with a $30 part. Go ahead and change the filter and the pan gasket while you're in there. The interior in this one looks really nice. Look at the headliner. Look at that. This thing looks like it's well cared for. The whole set of tires are rotted. I mean, they're really bad. They're really, really bad. Okay, so there's no getting around a set of tires on this. Let's put the key in it. I'm going to assume it's dead as a doornail. Of course it is. All right. This thing is, physically, the vehicle's in pretty damn good condition. We'll be able to find out a little more about it once we get her fired up. She's got a battery that looks like someone had just replaced it before it was parked. It's a 2018 battery, so the battery's almost 3 years old. Vortec. Generally speaking, these are good motors and the transmissions are pretty solid. Let's get a jump pack on it. Let's see what she does. All right, moment of truth, right? Here we go. Oh, it fired right up and it runs good. Wow. Very smooth. The idle is hunting a little bit. I'm not gonna let that scare me. We do have an ABS light, we have a brake light, and the e-brake is off, so those are probably related to one another. Service brake system. Let's put the foot on the brakes here. The brakes feel good. This is not a 4-wheel drive as I expected. This is 2-wheel drive. You got your little traction control button here and that's it. So it's a rear-wheel drive. Easy enough. Well, she's running. Oil pressure looks good. Okay, let's go ahead and throw it into drive. And let's see if it moves. It does. Forward. and backwards. I can't move far either direction because I got a car in front of me and a car behind me. But I can tell you that it goes forwards and backwards. So this is listed as a start, not a drive. So as of right now, this is our little secret, guys. This is our little secret. I'm gonna check the air conditioning now, so it might get loud for a minute. We'll turn the air on. Let's see, AC on. There we go. Okay. Let's check the important window here. Nope. Important window does not work. Does the second important window work? No. Really? What about the other one? That window doesn't work neither. Okay, so I'm going to assume there's probably something wrong with the master switch here. We'll go around and we'll check the other switch. See if this rolls down. If so, then yes. Okay, so we have a problem with the master switch over there. Very common, not a big deal. It sounds like the air compressor is running, so that's good news. I just want to take a listen under the hood, see what it sounds like, put this back on. So she is charging. Yeah, she's charging like she's supposed to. Take a listen. It sounds very healthy. The dipstick is already partially pulled, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Let's see if we can lay this right here where maybe the camera can get a little bit better zoom on it. Focus, I mean. The transmission fluid doesn't look bad. Nothing that scares me anyway. Okay. Well, guys, I don't know. What do you think? I hear the air compressor. It looks like it needs like minimal work. The dang booster pad keeps snapping off of the those stupid GM side post batteries, right? Gotta love them. Yeah, you might be able to drive this home. I can tell you the AC is not cold. In fact, it's still very warm, but I hear the compressor cycling, so maybe we got a blend door actuator problem. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Radio work? Radio does work. Power steering works. Brakes feel good. Yeah, I think we could throw a bid on this. Yeah. Let's do it, guys. Let's put a bid on this. Let's see where it's at. All right, so here it is, 2002. I was wrong, not an 04. 02 Trailblazer. As you can see, it's a donation. I love these. That means it's usually going to be a charity. It's a start, not a drive. It's got 19 hours left. It is on a reserve. That sucks. Clean title. Rear-wheel drive, 4.2 straight 6, engine start program, donated vehicle. It's sitting at $90 right now, so why don't we go ahead and throw a little bit of a bid on this. I'm gonna do $475. I know it's a weird number, right? Well, why not jump up to $500? Because I don't really want it all that badly, guys. I really don't. Oh, bid's already at $400. Should we go up just a little bit more? Let's go ahead and bring it up to 5. Okay, let's just bring it up to 5. Let's make it an even 500. All right, if we get it, we get it. But right now we're winning it at 400 bucks. That's the end of the video, guys. We're done. So do me a favor, if you enjoyed the content, hit the thumbs up button and let me know that you enjoyed it. If you didn't, go ahead and hit the thumbs down button. If you saw anything in the video that I missed that you would have liked to have seen, well, drop the comment below and let me know. And if I can catch it on the next one, I'll do my best to do that for you. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not currently subscribed. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Auto Auction Rebuilds. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.